What's up, y'all? It's Third Eye Time, my first YouTube video. Like literally my first YouTube video, so this shit might be all the way out. No editing, no cuts, no intro, no outro, shit but a video. That's it. That's all I got. First video though. I really want to talk about, damn, my shit freezing. I really want to talk about life. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot with this shit. So this video, it's gonna be more than it's gonna be more than one video for real. This probably be like a series. The first video is the introduction, so I can hear what y'all got to say, and the second video gonna be me responding to what y'all saying, if anybody saying anything. But yeah, so let's see, where do I start? Oh yeah, where the fuck are we? Like, are we really gonna continue to act like we know what's going on? Where we at? Are we really on Earth right now? What is Earth? You know, like, it's just some shit we gotta start questioning, you know? Where the fuck are we? We've been told we live in the solar system. Seven or eight planets, you know, some shit like that. But I never ever, nobody had never been to another planet. I never been nowhere besides Earth. If this Earth, I never been nowhere besides here. Besides somewhere inside of my mind. I've been somewhere inside of my mind that wasn't here. And that's really what got me making this video. Go talk about shrooms too. But yeah, so where are we right now? Like, this shit is not Earth, you know what I'm saying? This shit is not, we don't know if this shit flat or round. You know, we live on a flat surface, but we can look around. We look into the sky and look at the moon, and the moon looks around, but it's flat. So if we was on the moon looking at Earth, it'll look the exact same, right? Judging off that theory, you know? But we don't know where the fuck we at, man. I don't even know if I can cuss on here, so I'm gonna calm down. But like, we don't even know where we at. So it's just like, we gotta stop living so NPC like, and so bot like. We gotta wake up. We gotta stop living so fast. We living too fast to realize what's going on. For an example, right now, whenever you're watching this video, I'm sure you gotta go to work. You probably off, but you still gotta go to work the next day. You probably off, but the day after that, either way it go, your ass gotta go back to work. And that's the thing, working. Not to sound like that person, like, you don't know, you don't have to work to survive. You don't, the life we live in, you have to work to survive. You need, not work, but you need money. Money is what you need to survive. In the fake world. We live in the fake world. So, therefore, it takes money to survive. It's no different from us. Stop doing this and let's play Monopoly. But instead, we got other things that we can buy with Monopoly money. Like this, for an example. It's no different. If I allow somebody to buy this from me with Monopoly money to buy something else, it's no different from the life we live right now. Therefore, we live in some shit that was made up. So, now that you understand that, I'm gonna go a little bit more into detail. They told us that slavery ended, right? Okay, cool. Nobody getting hung no more. Nobody still working in the field. Everybody free. You know? But how? If back then, when we lived on, if we was even slaves, because me personally, you know what? I ain't even gonna get into that. That's another video for another day. But I'm gonna just say this. How did slavery end if back then, when we wanted something to eat, we had to go to the slave master? Now it's no different. We go to a grocery store. I need to brush my teeth, wash my ass, anything like that, I gotta go get it from somebody else. Therefore, same thing that a quote-unquote slave had to do. So Was slavery bondage and people having to use, you know, I don't want to say slavery was a race thing, because I think it's bigger than that. Granted, you know, the people who was the slave masters, and you know, the people who was the slaves, that's what they told us. But I don't think the people who was the slave master came up with the idea, you know. I feel like they was just put in that position. So I don't have no hate towards nobody but the people who controlling this shit right now. I hate them. So it's just like, you watching this video, you feel some type of way about slavery, me talking about slavery and shit, just know, like, unless you one of them people who is influenced by that shit and who believe that shit, then it's different. But if you're not one of those people, you know, I got love for you. Simple. But slavery is just something that was taught. It's just a concept. I said all of that to say, we're still slaves today. We still have to go get stuff from the people who are oppressing our ass. We still have to, we're not forced. It's not a gun to our head or whoop on our back telling us to wake up and go get money and survive. But mentally it is though, because you cannot wake up and not get money and think you're gonna survive if you live on your own. I'm gonna start down. So we still slaves. You can do your further research to that, you know. Either way it go, it don't really change nothing. Only thing that's gonna change something is if all of us collectively realize this shit. It don't matter if 1,000 people realize and more people don't, you know what I'm saying? It just don't. We all have to realize this shit together. Everything that we live and do day by day are all concepts. All of that shit is created, man-made created. We don't do nothing that we truly want to do. They ended our creation. I'm gonna show you how. In school, you only can go as far as they allow you to. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I go to school to be a lawyer, it's the only thing I'm gonna be learning about the law and shit like that, which limits me from other information, which also makes me have to play a role. Now, since I learned the law, I went to school for law, I became a lawyer, which is me playing the role of a lawyer inside the game, right? But that shit already exists. You feel me? Like, you're not gonna come up with nothing new being a lawyer, because the law already exists. So they just stopping our creation. You know what I'm saying? We living into some shit that's just like this until we realize it's a couple people now. We're slowing down and starting to realize there's more people waking up, people doing their own shit. But until we get to a point where we're looking at this shit as more than money, it's more than fame and status, because all of that shit is fake, bro. None of that shit exists. We're looking at these idols, quote unquote idols, and famous celebrities and shit like that. Their life is no different from ours, which a lot of us already know this, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people think they live in a better life, or they live in a life different, or everything good for them, or, you know, like we see how they get drugged and shit like that, or anything, bro. They're no different from us. They just have more access to shit. Simple. The shit that the songs that they sing and the songs that they rap, you can do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Listen, we got people like, I'm not trying to just say no names, but you can literally think about anybody in the field or the category that I'm talking about. We got football stars, basketball stars, who getting paid. Let's start with basketball. You getting paid damn near $1 million a game. $1 million a game to run up and down like a 30-foot, maybe 20-foot court and put a basketball inside of a hoop. See what I'm saying? And you get $1 million a game. Come on now. See, a lot of people gonna look at that shit and be like, of course, Ty. Of course they get, look. You see how he crossing and how he going behind the back and dunking? Man, come on, man. You fucking $1 million a game and y'all think it's to put a basketball inside of a hoop? Come on, let's be for real. We gotta just slow down. Let's slow that shit down and think about that shit. They're not getting paid to put a basketball in a hoop. It's not $1 million to do that shit. It's $1 million to make people like you, people like me, want to go do that shit, to make people like us continue to do that. You feel what I'm saying? It's an influence thing. It's not about It's not the fact that they working out every day and Nike got down giving them clothes and shit like that. No. It's because in 30 more years, they gonna need more people to do that shit. And if them people not damn doing that shit right to make you want to do it, we not giving them no cheese. Think about anybody who ever got a lot of money from their contract, like the top sports star. I guarantee you, he only getting that cheese because he has some type of social status, like some type of social influence that's gonna influence you. And that's just simple, you know? And that's the same for every single actor, every single comedian, everybody who rap, sing, dance, sports, everything. Just everything that could bring you fame is solely coming from your influence on other people. And it's controlled influence. As long as we're able to control this influence that you have on other people, we'll give you whatever you want. Of course, we'll give you $100 million a year. We create money. It don't mean shit to us. Of course, it means something to you because we made you have to live with this shit. You need money to eat, to survive. We don't. We create money. We don't have to go to the grocery store and buy this shit. Where we got farmlands and fruit, the shit you supposed to have, we got that shit and we're using it. You know what I'm saying? And making you use money. It's just that simple. You feel me? So that's just a little fruit for thought about goddamn celebrities and shit. And for anybody who thinking that that's what they want to do, or like that's their end goal, you have to realize that shit fake. And then you'll be able to do that shit freely. But yeah, so that's just that with the whole famous celebrity thing. So money, it's all about money, you know. For us, it's all about money. Well, that's what they want us to believe. That's why we live in this life and people be sad and depressed and shit. Because everything you need, you have to have money first, bro. If I want a cute girl, a pretty girlfriend, you know, somebody who I want to be with, spend my time with, I'm gonna need money. I don't care what nobody say, bro. It's the way the world is now, it's more money in the world than it is love. So you're not finna be sitting with no girl all day long. What, she not gonna get hungry? You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get thirsty? You feel me? Like, so what you gonna do? How can we do anything without money? It don't make sense. So basically what I'm saying is you damn near can't even like nobody without money. You can't feel without money. That's the world. That's the way the world is leading to. That's what we're headed to. Everybody wants something from somebody. But it's not the fact that because we need that shit. It's the fact that because we have to survive, you know? And we don't grow food. We don't clean water, have our own water, you feel me? We don't have our own light source, our own energy source. So therefore, we're gonna need money. Simple, you feel me? Mandated, everybody have cut grass, you know what I'm saying? No fruits, no vegetables in the yard for a neighborhood. Everybody go to the grocery store, you feel me? Like, that shit really crazy, you know? But that bring me back to the whole point of making this video. Where are we? How are we somewhere we don't know where we at, but we still going for this shit? You know, like, we don't know where we at right now. I don't know what's going on. They trying to tell us about, like, religion and God and shit like that. Somebody's supposed to be coming to save us. Come on, man. Come on. I mean, granted, whatever you believe is true, as long as you believe it. So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Whatever you believe is true as long as you believe it, and they know that. So you keep on believing what you believe in, and nothing happening, you're not getting nowhere, but you believe it's true and it's gonna all put out in the end. It is, but your ass gonna be gone, and, you know, it won't be here type shit. So, you know, believe in yourself. Before you believe in anything else, believe in yourself. My dad said this. He said, no matter how much you can believe in a higher power, some shit all day long. Pray to that shit all day long. But as soon as you get done praying, as soon as you get back to reality, you back to yourself, you have to do that shit. I don't care what you ain't got no job. You praying for a job. God, please, you know, whoever, please just let me get a job. Bro, your ass gonna have to go to a workforce, apply for that shit, and damn, my shit just got black. You gonna have to apply for that shit and everything. You still gotta do it. I don't care who you just prayed to, you still have to get up and go do it yourself. Because you have to believe in yourself, bruh. Believe in yourself first. That's all we know. When I go to sleep at night, the last thing I see and I be with, the last person I be with is myself. Even if it's somebody next to me in my bed. When I close my eyes by myself. As soon as I wake up in the morning, come to, it's just me and my thoughts. I'm by myself. That's who you believe in. That motherfucker right there. Like, don't be misled to believing in nothing else when you know you have to get out of bed in the morning. Feel what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm gonna end this. Like, it's just a little quick little video, no cuts or nothing like that. You know, I'm kind of all over the place. This is my first video, you feel me? So I really don't know how to end it, but I feel like I should end it with like a question or some shit. So I'm gonna ask y'all, like, where are we right now? Where do you think we at? There's no right or wrong answer. I just want to know, do y'all really think we on Earth and we on a round sphere that's sitting on its axis but spinning around, you know, and you looking at me right now, still as day. I'm still as day. I'm not spinning and moving and no shit like that. But we live on something round that's tilted on its sideways spinning through space. That what y'all believe? You know, let me know. I don't know. Let me know. Third eye, it's not a game. It's a life thing.